and welcome back to episode 7 of my FM14 series with Liverpool. So, we played January, went through January. As you saw in the last episode, we had a boring nil-nil draw with Everton. We then we were at home to Stevenage in the FA Cup, third round. We demolished them, pretty much. Late goals though, Colo Touré and then two Aspas goals. Played a weak side for that game, but it seemed to do the job. Then we were at home in the quarter final of the Capital One Cup against Nottingham Forest. I did make a new tactic for this game. We went for the 3-5-2. It was like a modified 3-5-2 as such, and yeah, that did the job there as well. We didn't have that many. We scored 4 goals in the first half, which is good. Skirtle actually scored 2 goals in 2 minutes. On the 45th minute. It's kind of like a FIFA goal, that FIFA 14 goals. But yeah, we had more possession. I wasn't really impressed with the shots, but what can you do? Let's go back to the fixtures. And again, we played Hull at home. We dominated them. This is probably one of the easier games we're gonna have this season. Honda got a goal. We had 26. They had one shot on target. We had 70% of possession most of the game, but it ended up being about 64%. So it was a comfortable win there. And what was next? We were away at Crystal Palace. This was an easier game than it looked. 2-1. Shamak scored. That was their first shot on target. I thought we were going to beat them by more comfortable than that after the 2 early goals by Gerrard and Suarez, but wasn't to be. So that was in fact their only shot on target the whole game. But whatever, it is what it is. And we were away to Notts Forest in the second leg, and ended up being 3-3. And it was a bit ridiculous. We had a 2-goal. No, sorry, we went up with Gerrard. They equalised. Then we went in 2-1 at half time, and then Dexter Blackscott made it 2-2. Then Aga made it 3-2, and then they in fact made it 3-3, and then they could have actually won it at the end, but they missed a penalty. Mingale, by far his worst game, he ended it on a 5.8, and I mean, he had a shocking game. It was most of their goals were crosses from the right or left, and he just fumbled them. He went out, went to catch the ball even, and he'd just drop it right to one of their players. It was really frustrating, but I suppose they had quite a few shots for a championship team, and they probably deserved the draw after all that. But we did enough to get into the final, which will end up being against Tottenham. So that'll probably be the next game I do after this Villa one. Then we went to Burnley at home. Well, we played Burnley at home. Even I always say it went 2, even though we're playing them at home. But Aspas scored again. I played a weak inside for that one, and we beat them 3-0. It was comfortable. Then we were at home to Swansea, and this was quite a difficult game, to be honest. Honda got another goal. He's been quite good since I signed him. He's been really good, in fact. So that's good to see. And Enrique ended up scoring. We were 2-0 up, and then he got a consolation goal. Johnson's been injured, and as you can see there, Revielli got injured as well. So my right wing back situation at the moment is pretty dire. I didn't manage to. There wasn't anyone I could bring in on loan that was on like the adequate standard of player. But I'll go show you the Premier League table as it looks now. So we're 3 points clear of second place, who happen to be Everton. They've been on a winning streak lately, and yeah, they've done really well to get to second place. We've got 2 games in hand on them, so we can actually pull clear quite a bit, which is surprising, to be honest. Man City are in 5th, and there's still 11-point gap. We are playing Man City away soon. We're playing Villa, who are actually had a really poor season so far. They're actually on 19th, so we should beat them quite comfortably. And then we're away to Swansea, and Swansea played quite well when we were at home to them. So that could be a difficult tie as well. So you got 3 away games in a row. So I don't really know how it's gonna go. But then we've got Fulham, Cardiff, Sunderland, which we should be beating all 3 games. Southampton at home we should be beating. Arsenal away will be tricky, but it looks quite good. I mean, towards the end of the season, we've got Chelsea away, Man U at home, Tottenham at home, but they are at home. So this looks like a really, really good season. The regens are out. Well, they'll start being produced in England in about a month's time. So have a look at them when they come. It's usually about the 11th of March. They pop up as such. So I'll have a little look at them. But I'll show you my team for the today against Villa. So we're actually playing Colo Torre on the right wing back. I know Henderson can play there in real life, but on this game he can't. He's actually worse off than Torre in that position. And as you can see there, Glenn Johnson and Riviere both out. I loaned out Martin Kelly, but he seems to be injured as well. I did want to loan out Sterling so he gets a bit of first team, but no one really wanted him, which was a surprise. Or but yeah, so I've also, I don't think I've covered this, but let me get off this tactic screen. Let's go on to the under 21s. So I'll look potential ability. Obviously Jordan Rosetta, something like that. He's got 5-star potential ability, so he literally could be one of the best players in the world, and that is excellent. So when he turns 17, I'll be putting him on loan. Obviously, also Jerome Sinclair's got good potential, and he's on loan at Port Vale at the moment. He scored them a couple of goals, which is good. But next season, I'd probably try and get him into a championship team. The same with our youth team. We've got Ojo, who's got 4-star ability. He's still 16. So these 3 players, who can all be stars in the Prem, as soon as they turn 17, I'll be looking to get them on loan, which will be good because it'll be nice to see them popping up in our first team in maybe a couple of seasons' time. But I was not expecting to have such a good first season at Liverpool. I was expecting maybe we'd finish third, fourth, but it looks like it's basically in my own hands now. If we don't win the title, and that's solely down to my fault, because we are comfortable. We've got 2 games in hand on Everton. Everton probably won't stay second. They'll probably drop down the table a bit when it comes to the end of the season. But let's go into the game anyway. This is the team I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing Honda, Gerrard, Coutinho, Sturridge on the wing. I might actually put in Moses for Sturridge actually, because he's had a good season. And the rest as usual. Unfortunately, I am enjoyed playing Sacco. He's class, but he is out injured. As you can see, he can be a star as well. So Liverpool have got a really, really good youth system. They've got a few good youth players. So it's very good. And also, Henderson has been getting interest off Man City, but that seems to be going now. But he has had interest, which I may, if the interest peaks again, I might actually sell him in the summer. But you never know. You never know. So let's go into the game. One screen I haven't really acknowledged is they're playing the same formation. They're playing the Barcelona formation, but I'm playing obviously with the 2 wing backs. This screen I haven't really looked at. I usually just click and go straight into the game. But Suarez got 7 goals in 15 games, which is not great. It's mainly my midfield that keeps winning games for me, or even my defenders, to be honest. So yeah, we can ask for the performance of the fans, and obviously give me a solid performance as usual. Let's go into the game. As you say, Villa are never easy away, but seeing as they're so far down the table, you kind of expect us to win this one. Hate it when he says more direct passing play. I might actually get rid of my assistant and then get one in with the same passing philosophy as me as such, because it's really annoying. I'm not sure if that's what actually makes that happen, or if he's just saying we'd be more effective direct, but you know what, I don't really care. Oh, he's got a good chance there, but it was a good save by Mingele. And the Mingele's performance against Notts Forest was probably the worst I've ever seen on this. Out of all the games this season, it was really, really crap. But it's quite a close game. We've just had 4 shots in we're actually starting to dominate now, which is good. But it is Coutinho. Oh no, it was a good save by Guzan. See what we can do with this corner. Gerrard's on it. Whips it in. Suarez. Back out to Gerrard. Looked like a bit like he was offside there. And it's another corner kick. So hopefully we can make this count. We've been effective from corners. Aga, Coutinho. That was a good good header by Coutinho, to be fair, from where he was anyway. But we need to start scoring more goals. I might go attacking in the second half. Don't really usually do this, but let's say I'm not happy with the performance because it was pretty. Even though we dominated, we should be leading through the dominance. But yeah, I very rarely change my tactical thing. They've got a corner here. Oh, it was a good save. I rarely need to change. Maybe only against Man U when we lost because we were getting dominated because we had 10 men. It's the only real time. Um, is that a penalty? Didn't really. I missed that one, but we've got a penalty. Hopefully Gerrard can convert this when he eventually gets the ball. Gerrard. Oh, he saved it. Guzan saved it. Hit it right at him. Oh, that could be. Oh no, we need to be getting no. And looks like Coutinho's been injured. Oh, my injury crisis is getting worse and worse and worse. So what I'll do is see how effective Sturridge is. I don't know why they didn't register. Is he inside forward? He's more effective as a winger. Moses' fitness isn't that good. What I'll do, I'll swap both of them round like that. And let's hope we can maybe get a goal. That was a massive opportunity for Gerrard to score, but it's really quite frustrating. But here's Suarez anyway. It's been quite disappointing. I don't think he likes being up on his own. I probably need to get more of a target man in. But obviously with Suarez, you get the goals when you need him, and that's more important. But his most anyway. He was looked really, really good, but his shot was a bit shit there. Let's see if I can bring who to bring on. So I'd probably bring on Sissoko for Enrique. Don't want him to get sent off. But other than that, it's strong. Hopefully, it's not back-to-back 0-0s. I mean, we've been dominant. Going overload won't really do anything. It never really does, ever. So I won't be doing that. I'll just be staying on attacking. Hopefully we can snatch a late goal though. We've been usually getting most of the goals in the Prem in the first half. It's quite surprising it's gone all the way down. Oh, Suarez! How did he miss that? He must have been about 2 yards out and he put it into the side netting. Oh, this has not been our game. Really has not been our game. He's on a 5.7 after missing that chance. Aga! Oh my god, Guzan. He's had a great game. It's back-to-back games where we've dominated. We actually dominated, absolutely dominated Everton. We've dominated Villarreal. But Moses. Oh my god, we scored, but he was offside. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Definitely, that wasn't good. Really wasn't good. It's a great point for Villa, but not for us when we want to be trying to pull away. And again, it's scoring goals. And teams just set up defence. It's just really fucking difficult. But that is really annoying. Gerrard should have converted the penalty. How long is Coutinho out for? Doesn't actually look like he's out, which is really lucky. Let's just go on my tactics a sec. Yeah, he hasn't actually been injured for anything, so that's fine. Oh god, that's annoying. Back-to-back 0-0s. Albeit the away from home, but look against Everton. I mean, back-to-back 0-0s when I've been recording, obviously, but we should have won that easily. And again, we should have won this as well. Because if we can't score away from home, then it's going to be a problem, isn't it, with the remaining 2 games coming up, and obviously we've got Arsenal away, Chelsea away, etc., Newcastle away, which is going to be hard. But we've got quite a few weak teams as well, so I guess as long as we beat the weak teams, we should be okay. We should be managed to stay in the driving seat for the title. Because I will be disappointed at this point if we don't actually go on to win the Prem. But it is what it is. Anyway, this is gonna be all for this episode, guys. And subscribe if you liking the series so far, and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.